Hello everyone, September 4th. This is your Zone 3B garden update. Just wanting to show a bunch of my squash and pumpkins here. Got quite a bit. Yeah. Lots going on over here. My corn has been producing pretty decent. I gotta say, this raised bed isn't as good as my my spot up at the farm. Oh, there's the earwigs coming out. They're all over the place in these. So what I've been doing is, as I harvest the corn, I just cut the stalk down, and I got a pile of them over here that in the chiller that I'm drying out, and I want to kind of use those as I want to use them as like Halloween decorations, maybe. I don't know. I got some big old tomatoes in here. I'm gonna actually pull this one. Looks pretty tight. A lot of times these big ones end up with that blossom end rot. This one looks really good actually. But yeah, lots of tomatoes. Heck of a lot. This bed here, I just planted some more spring mix. So we're rocking there, and then I don't know, it's like a week behind this bed here, and this is coming up nice. I will show my beans. We just harvested this, so there's not a ton hanging, but you know, this is the part that I love. You have beans just dangling. My basil patch here has been producing really well. I've had not a lot of slug problems here. I've been using Sluggo, but it's the earwigs. Like, my whole property here has just been infested with them this year. But yeah, the basil's looking nice. And this is like the third day of, so far, like the hottest days of the year. And I've worked doubles both days. I wasn't able to like manage watering or anything, but so far so good. Yeah, these tomatoes are still hanging in there, surprisingly. They don't look all that great. I mean, it's so yellow. Zoom in here. But they're still hanging in there. It's definitely a nutrient deficiency is my guess, just because of the tree roots. But I'm looking forward to removing all these tomatoes. It'll be a nice day. All my cherries are really producing well. I just had the whole family out here harvesting with me. We got 13 pounds. But yeah, look at these bad boys. Lots of eggplants this year. And these are just the Italians. I got a bunch of Asian eggplants in the back that are just now finally starting to produce. This lettuce is looking phenomenal here. Again, slugs I've been treating with Sluggo. So far so good. One little bed of Bib here, which I love Bib lettuce. It's so yummy. Another little plot of spring mix. And I've been adding these beds, if you don't notice. More spring mix. You know, I've got this pile here of dirt that I've excavated out. A little bald spot here for another garden bed, eh? But yeah, this is what it's looking like now. I was doing 3-foot beds and then jumped to 4-foot here as the space kind of opened up a little bit. So I'll put another 4-foot bed here where I'm standing, and it's like I don't know, man. It's like a double-edged sword, you know. One way you're sacrificing space, but then you're gaining the ability to target fertilizers and pest control. So like I'm losing a bunch of space for my garlic right there, which is really not a good thing. I mean, I never have enough space for garlic as it is. So I don't know what's going to happen there. And these guys, for sure, these lilies, I've already been doing some research and figuring out where I'm going to put these. I'm going to extract these out of the ground within the next couple weeks. Like as soon as they start to die back, which they're just now starting to. I'm thinking about sticking them over in this little plot here. We'll see. I mean, there's a ton of daffodils in this area. So, I mean, it's a pretty good spot just for flowers, but right now I have these peppers and they're, you know, they're turning kind of yellowish too, you know, they're not looking great. They produced pretty well. I keep getting peppers like this that have these holes in them. Something's crawling in there. I mean, basically, if you look, there's one. I bet you red. I bet you it has a hole. Let me just tear it off and see. Yeah, this one actually does not have a hole in it, surprisingly. So it's good. I wonder if it's actually hot. I'm gonna do a test here and see. Delicious. Sweet and delicious. This spot here, this spring mix has just gone way too big. I mean, it needs to be tore out. Tilled up that little spot here. Yeah, and this doesn't look all that great because, like I said, I haven't been here to water, and today's going to be the third straight really super hot day. I mean, we never break 90 here, and it was like 90, probably had to be 95 degrees, which is crazy. Not in the whole time I've lived here have I ever seen that, but bring it on is what I say. More heat, the better. So yeah, more eggplants back here, and these Asian ones finally are starting to produce the long skinny guys. So that'll be nice. Those are the ones my wife likes a lot. And I got this basil patch here, which has just become kind of a sacrifice to the slugs. Cucumbers have been ripping. Lots of apples. Pretty soon the bear's going to be coming around, I'm sure of that. Well, one last little... I've got a ton of beans here that I harvested up at the spot. This is my second kind of big load of beans. A little bit more cukes and some tomatoes there. So yeah, that's where we're at so far. September 4th, it's coming to an end, but we're hanging on. Y'all take care. Later.